Welcome my to channel. Charlotte Flair trains with WWE NXT wrestler ahead of in-ring return and inside the rise of Dominik Mysterio, the struggles between family and fame in WWE. Charlotte Flair is getting closer to making an in-ring return after tearing her ACL, MCL, and meniscus in December 2023 on WWE SmackDown in a match with Asuka. Earlier this month, Flair was training with WWE NXT's Shawn Spears and Kiana James and TNA's Lai Ying Lee, who was formerly Xia Light in WWE. Last week, WrestleVotes reported that Flair's return is imminent, with the possibility of it happening as soon as Saturday night's main event. Obviously, that didn't happen. However, the report noted that WWE Creative has been tasked with structuring a presentation of her return to TV. As seen below, the former WWE Women's Champion took to Twitter to praise NXT star Lainey Reed for helping her train. She wrote in the caption, "Thank you at Lainey_we for the last few weeks. Keep an eye on this one. Thank you at Lainey_we for the last few weeks. Keep an eye on this one." Inside the rise of Dominik Mysterio, the struggles between family and fame in WWE, WWE has delivered an unprecedented shock ahead of its next pay-per-view event, regarding how it stretches Dominik Mysterio's storyline by advising him not to stay too close to his father, Rey Mysterio. In fact, this very advice comes at a point of time when the feud between Dominik and family has reached boiling point. Everything dramatic, a staging area for a great fight, and fans are eager to see how it will affect the storyline. Most importantly, what it will mean for Dominik's WWE future. Since debuting in 2020, Dominik Mysterio has rapidly become one of the multi-dimensional figures in WWE. His promise holds a lot of depth within his character, but has been plunged into a darker storyline by aligning with Rhea Ripley and the Judgment Day faction and putting himself against his own family. It closes a significant chapter of human growth and leaves an innocently framed past for which WWE has set up an intentional twist in its storytelling approach. Keeping Dominik away from Rey Mysterio creates conflict and intrigue in the storyline and thus proves that WWE believes in high-stakes drama. The crux of the storyline is the rift with Dominik's father. Rey Mysterio is WWE's Superman, having been a popular figure in wrestling for decades, making this strained relationship quite crucial to the story. Dominik has complained for too long about not being able to breathe under the enormous shadows of his father, and therefore is now forging his way even if it means stabbing his family in the back. Ambition, loyalty, and the pressure to be a son according to legacy are theme staples that would resonate very much with the wrestling fan. While fans have learned that Dominik will make a show with Rey, WWE has already set things up to make it look desperate for this encounter father versus son with all its electrifying prospects. This is the best time in recent years to watch how some of the past are butting heads against the core concept of family and ambition. Beyond all that, though, keeping Dominik from Rey is about making sure that personal ties can survive within the misanthropic world of professional wrestling. This is indeed the time when both Dominik and Rey will be ready for their great showdown at the pay-per-view event. However, there are higher stakes because WWE has put Dominik away from his family and to an extent is so emotionally invested in their feud and beliefs such as this. Dominik is creating his path and carving a life for himself. The only challenge is breaking free from the shadows of his father while still trying to feed his drive with ambition and justification. The storyline perfectly encompasses the wrestling world's greater issues: loyalty, family values, and the struggle to get better. Fans will keep a close eye on whether love and family can push past a divide,